Okay, I had to remake this video. I'm going to talk about angels. Dr. Lester Sumrall talked about angels, so I thought I'd talk about angels. The Bible says some have entertained angels unaware. That's mostly what I want to focus on. Sometimes you have thought you might have seen something out of the corner of your eye, somebody or a person or something, and that I was thinking that might be, an angel, because you glance and look back and nobody is there. And sometimes you see just a foot, shoe, or a leg or something like that, or just something just like stepping around the corner. And I had a guy that swore to me, a pastor of a church, that he saw one like peeking around the corner or something, And I've seen an angel by faith, but I've never seen one with my natural eye. Even though the Bible says that there is angels around us, Psalms 34:7 tells us that. It says the angel of the Lord is encamped around about them that fear Him and deliver them. So the Lord sends angels for our deliverance. And if you can hear that thing in the background, boom, 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 that's a train. I've had all kinds of people. I've heard people say that they've had encounter with angels. A couple of times on YouTube, I seen where this lady angel, she supposedly went and saved this guy from getting ran over. I think he was like on a bicycle or something. And another time this angel came down and landed, and this was on YouTube as well, and then it took right off again, and a whole bunch of people ran over. Supposedly this was caught on tape by a bank camera. But personally, I think angels are smarter than that. They use 100% of their brain. We use like 10 to 12% of ours. They know where the cameras are. They're not going to get caught. And I'm kind of skeptical. I am hard to convince about things, So God had to do a lot of sure things with me to get me to this place where I am, even to believe the things that I believe. But God has shown me that in His Word is true enough to where I can believe every word in this book called the Bible. Got no problem with it. When it says in Genesis, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and when it says that, I believe there was light, and it's still going on today. We're using a little bit of it right now, manufactured by men, of course, but we're using it. And there's some people that have encountered with angels and said that they took them on trips and stuff like that. I don't know about all the stuff that people say about angels, but I know all these things are possible. All of it is possible. I'm not saying that any of these things didn't happen, but it's all possible. But it's pretty easy to doctor a video anymore too. Almost anybody can do it, maybe except for me. But the Lord has sent angels. Daniel prayed, and Daniel in the Bible prayed, and 21 days, it took 21 days for the angel to get down to earth from heaven, and he fought through, the Bible said, the forces of Satan to get here, and Prince of Persia called him, and he delivered the thing that Daniel wanted, And that's what they're there for. The last part of that verse, 34:7, says, "and deliver them." Okay. And there's just been a lot of encounters with angels down through. The Bible's filled with it, you know. And boy, you can really hear that. I hope they don't drown me out. One train's parked while the other one's passing it by. I like this place. This seems kind of like home to me. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this picture right here of me, if you can see that, that's where I grew up. When I think about a place, and that's the place right there, you know, that I was when I was about 11 years old. The first time God ever spoke to me, I was standing almost on that very spot. Let you see that again. Tree in the background. The house isn't there anymore, but I was standing on a porch right there. It used to be in that house. That used to be there. I was standing on a porch, looking almost in that same direction. Okay, and the trees are in the background and all that stuff. But I remember those trees as a little kid, especially that one right behind me there. I remember that tree. I used to walk right past that tree every day to go get water. And a lot of stuff around there I remember. But God has places in our life where when Abraham, you know, came down and the angel stayed his hand from killing Isaac. It was a special place. And this is a special place to me. If I ever get a chance, I'm going to build a house back right there, and I'm going to sit right there, and I'm going to relax. It's going to be my place of relaxation. My place of refuge will be right there where the Lord spoke to me. And those things are very comforting to us. That's what they're meant to do. They're very comforting, and reassures our hearts that God is among us, you know. And we need to hear that. We need to hear that a lot. And the Lord will do that sometimes, every now and then, to different people, and we're not to keep it to ourselves. You know, we're to go out and tell other people what the Lord has done. Alrighty, so God bless. I'll see if this one takes now. Maybe have to do it over again. Join me again tomorrow with another great subject right here, Cross in the Middle Ministry. God bless.